everybody. I'm just going to turn my volume up. There we go. I hope that makes a difference. I was going to put my tags on my videos, but I can't see it. So just give me a second. Maybe I have to log in again. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everybody is transmuting the energy of the full moon. If you didn't see that video, I did that yesterday or this morning if you're in the US. So go back and look at the last video that I did on the live section of my channel, and you'll find that there. It starts at 3 minutes, so if you want to go check that out. I am going to be just doing the tags on my videos, guys, so just give me a second. Hi Jamie, hi Ermel, hi Joe. Joe, you should be able to get a reading today. I hope you're enjoying your light in bed this morning. Okay. Okay, Soul Tribe, how is everybody this morning? How's everybody going? It is around 6:15 a.m. where I am, so I was gonna like do my makeup and my hair and do a what do you call it? It's not really a face reveal. I've been online a few times, but I was gonna do, to camera, but I was like, no. It's very hard to do because I can see my face there. It's very distracting. All right. I'm just going to burn some sage. I'm going to talk about the collective reading today, which is really about the seasons that are changing. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, there will be springtime coming up. So I was looking at the spring and the changes, and nothing ever stays the same type of energy, and seasons will change. We will change as we go forward through life. We will learn things, we will gain more wisdom and knowledge as we go through situations and transmute energy, and be very aware and acknowledge that we can use our magician power to change our circumstances and to change what's going on around us and the energy. And we're going to be seeing more and more of this through the Aquarius timeline. But I saw the leaves falling from my tree and the birds, and there was there's some birds nesting as well. And I was thinking about the spring. Now here where I am in the Southern Hemisphere, we're more so moving. We don't really have seasons as such. It's more wet season and dry season. It's definitely very rainy right now and stormy in the west of Australia and in Indonesia where I am. So, but as far as the Northern Hemisphere, Europe, England, in the US as well. Seasons, okay, seasons changing, things changing, circumstances, situations, okay. So know that nothing will ever stay the same, especially if you're in a difficult place or a dark place right now. Know that this too shall pass, and there's some sort of lesson to learn from whatever you're going through, okay. Right, let's get into the collective read, and then I'll make a list and we'll get into the live free reads. And if you would like to donate, you can do so. You can jump the queue. Let me know if you do. My PayPal link is below. It's $5 and your reading will be longer than others, okay. However, Spirit will bring forward what it needs to bring forward, and some of my free reads are even quite long. So let's have a look and see what's here first of all for the collective, okay. I love the smell of sage, don't you? Okay. Hi Jamie, how are you? Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. Thank you for those of you who are on. My regulars that are here always supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. So let's have a look. And this is a nice way to have an evening just with everybody, chatting and being here, okay. It is, like I said, morning. I'm just starting my day. It's Thursday morning. Okay. So happy Wednesday evening. I hope that the full moon didn't throw any super unexpected things your way. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now the Seven of Cups is, all the sevens can be quite challenging cards as the fives are. This is about possible, like, just not knowing what decision to make, especially if it's on an emotional level. But, you know, you don't have to make anything at this time. It is time right now to get grounded. We do have that full moon energy still for the next 3 or 4 days, or even up to a week. So don't make any major or rash decisions, especially from an emotional space at the moment. You may feel a little bit confused. Under that is also the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you don't know which way to go, not knowing the road, and possibly feeling quite alone and excluded. I'm hearing excluded from a situation, but there's a new beginning coming. You will get more clarity, okay? Wait till this full moon energy has lifted. Let's pull one of these cards. See what's here. What does the collective need to know, Spirit, this time? Oh, nice. Changes, yeah. We have that stargazing card at the bottom, which talks about courage, okay? Courage to reach for the stars and courage to continue with your dreams and your goals. That keeps coming up this week, so don't feel disheartened, guys. This too shall pass. The seasons will change, and that's what this collective is about, things changing, okay? Let's have a look and see what else is here. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. Jamie's a huge support to me. I'm one of my moderators, main moderators right now. Okay, turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah. So as the seasons change, as things change in our life, as the energy transmutes and changes, as we walk into this Aquarius timeline and a more higher level of learning and understanding, awakening and ascending, remember your past. Remember your past. Don't dwell upon it. Look at the scars that you have, possibly literal scars for some like myself. But this is about turning knowledge into wisdom, knowing that all the knowledge you've gained, nothing has been wasted. The wolf spirit. The wolf spirit came out in some reading by, the latest reading by 13 Moon Tarot. And she was talking about the wolf spirit quite a lot. So if you watch 13 Moon, she's really amazing tarot reader. Go ahead and watch her reading. I think she's possibly in my description as my go-to channels. I can't remember if she's there still, but I'll add her if she isn't, so you can just go straight there. But the wolf spirit talks about wisdom, knowledge, and the lone wolf, right? You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but that's okay. All right, it's better to be alone or feeling by yourself, feeling ostracized even, but it's better to walk this path alone than walk it with others who may be deceitful or want to take your energy. So then I'm going towards this card of friendships, which is in this deck, possibly needing to just be aware that if things are changing within relationships and friendships or even love relationships, sometimes people are not meant to be in your life. Sometimes the path others are taking, there's a lot of non-players in the world right now, okay? There's a lot of people that are in the matrix that are here just to experience life. But we have the card of magic, enchantment, okay? Be aware of the magic that courses through you, team, okay? Everyone on here is very spiritual. Everyone on here is looking for answers, asking questions, knowing that there's more to the universe, okay? So this is that magic within. And we can be the lone wolf and have the magic within. It's better than to have it than without it, okay? Let's see what else we have. You have the power to make yourself better, this tree of life type of energy, okay? I'm getting also drawn to another card in the deck, which I think is, what is it? It's the light in you shall lead the way. And this light in the middle of this tree is always seeking the light. I put an analogy to this yesterday in my live, or was it in my personal reading? I can't remember, where you are possibly, you know, in the fairgrounds, you have these, in the sideshow alley type of thing, you have the ghost walk or the ghost train, and you're in this dark tunnel and you can't get out of it, and you're walking through and things pop up and scare you, and but you keep moving forward, right? You always keep moving forward because you want to get out of there. So looking at your shadow side, things may come up that you're fearful of, that things may come up, but you always get through them, and this is going towards the light, okay? So the original card we had out, which I haven't picked up yet, is the card of Heather. It's the number 14. This can also talk about celebration. It's very Four of Wands energy. Stability is very important. Security and safety at this time. So make sure that you are grounded around this full moon energy. You've got, you are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. Yeah. If you can retreat during this time, if you can take some time to yourself as we're going through this energetic change, do so, and it's going to really be beneficial to you, especially if you're using it to meditate or even to go into your shadow self. Changes are coming, things will come and go, just as the seasons, as I talked about, and just know that you are worthy, okay? You are definitely worthy of everything you've been through. We got that knowledge into wisdom card. You are worthy of where you are right now, even though it may seem difficult. When you get through that other side, right? When you get through and out of that tunnel and into the light, things will seem, you'll be able to, seeing the 10 of Wands, you'll be able to put down any burden, okay? Thank you, Andrew, and I will be with you shortly. And just remember, guys, lost, but you are never alone. And that light again, and that tunnel I was just talking about. So sometimes we feel lost, but guys, none of you are alone, okay? And there's plenty of resources, there's plenty of support around, even in the form of YouTube channels, tarot readers, groups that we can join, people that are conducive with our energy, okay? And like I said, I was being drawn to that friendship energy before. So I'm not going to shuffle the deck again. We're going to go straight into Andrew's reading. And Andrew, please don't go away. Give me feedback if you want to let me know this is resonating. And general for Andrew. Let's have a look and see. First of all, I'm really being drawn to this Seasons of the Witch Oracle lately because it's quite a deep oracle deck, and the cards are very, like, you only have to pull one card really in this deck to get the most of what the message that is trying to come through is all about, okay? Oh, nice. I like this. So we have Magician energy here, Andrew, with the bike ride. So She's on this windy road, he. She's got her trusty dog behind her, so this can be like full card energy as well. And this road is long, it's windy. She's going uphill, she's on a bike, so she needs to put some effort in. She needs to be persistent to go up that hill and to go also around the corner. Nearly said coiner, so coins may be significant, but or money right now. But she's wanting to get around that corner. The sun is shining. She knows where she needs to go to, or possibly she doesn't. Okay, there is mountains possibly to transverse, as you can see in the foreground there, and around that corner is like the moon energy, where she's going to face her fear, and she's going to go into what she can't see. Okay, because the moon is about what you can't see, but also using your intuition, Andrew, to guide you. Okay, and she has flowers in her hand, so this is positive. She's going somewhere possibly, but she's going to visit someone possibly to give them these flowers. And then this is this positive, optimistic energy that she has a lot of trust and a lot of faith that even though she can't see what's around that corner there, and even though she has to be persistent to follow her dreams, she will get to where she needs to go to, okay? She has a lot of faith and trust in spirit to lead her where she needs to go on, of course, a metaphysical level. It is in the stillness and presence of this journey that you will find exactly where you need to be. So things are possibly difficult right now. You may not have a clue what's next, what's coming up. You may not be sure. It may be hard work. But if you sit in the stillness and presence and enjoy the journey called life, then it will show itself to you, okay? I think the main message here in this card is having faith that all will be revealed and everything will be okay. So that's your first message, Jamie. Sorry, Andrew. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have. Co-create with spirits. This is quite a spiritual message already. That I'm being called to the first part of the reading with on the collective, with that owl sitting there, all the wisdom that you've gained from to your advantage, instead of like sometimes bad things happen to us and we mull upon them and say, why did that happen to me? Why did that happen with that person or in that situation or at that particular time? And Spirit's asking you to look at it as a blessing, whatever happened, because it's got you to where you are today. Even if you're not in 100% brilliant place and you're not quite sure what's around that corner, you have a lot of knowledge. So turn that knowledge into wisdom, okay? And co-create with Spirit by prayer and meditation to bring forward what you want to bring in, okay? Or what you expect, what you'd like. I'm also seeing the Divine Detours, which is the wolf spirit actually I think it's the coyote spirit in this deck, okay? So let's pull an animal card. Oh my goodness. And then we'll pull some tarot as well. Okay. Sometimes we don't know why, Andrew. Sometimes like a lesson is just a lesson. Sometimes we don't have to unravel it and try and put it back together again. Or sometimes like it is just a lesson, and that's all it is, okay, to support us in our journey, to show us how strong we are, how courageous we are, how we can get through something difficult and get out the other side. And that is the mystery called life, right? So sometimes we don't know. Look at that. No way. Bottom of the deck. Trust in divine detours. And that road with the bike does talk about, she may get around that corner and then she may have to make a decision about which way to transverse that mountain range that was in the distance there. And there may be 3 or 4 different ways that she needs to go, or that she could go. There may be 3 or 4 different paths that she could take. And she doesn't know which one's the best one. And that's life, okay? We don't necessarily know that the decisions we make, like how they're going to turn out or what the outcome's going to be, but one may be a lesson, one may be a blessing, okay? Right. Moving on, we've got the Beaver Spirit, which is the number 6. So there's a lot more balance. I feel this is future energy, and Spirit's asking you right now to lay a solid foundation. This could be talking about money, because I did say coin before. So you may be needing to look at your financial situation, your relationship with money. Do you have a lack of mentality with money? Because the beaver is a worker, okay? So this could be to do with your career related, your creative projects, your business, if you own your own business, or your finances in general. You may be looking at your bank balance and saying, okay, I need to do something about this year, or even, make some sort of financial plan or budget moving forward. So you may have lost money, okay, in the way of a separation and divorce. You could have lost money through bad investments. But there's something here definitely about finances. I'm just picking that up super strongly. What else do we have, Spirit? And then I'm going to pull out from the Wisdom of the Oracle again. Okay, take time out, Virgo energy, all right? There may be something that did happen that really affected your heart chakra, your emotions. You could have been left out in the cold, I'm hearing. So that collective may have been for you as well, like at the beginning. So if you didn't see it, or if you didn't listen to it, watch it again. Okay, so if you can take time out, or even have a staycation, if you don't want to, go anywhere or spend any money, you could stay home and just really, even for a weekend, Spirit's saying. So maybe you work Monday to Friday, even for a weekend, instead of going out shooting the breeze, I'm hearing, with friends. So maybe you like to spend your weekends with friends, catching up, having a few drinks, whatever. But this is like needing to take some time out just to be with you and to be with your higher self, to view things, Spirit's talking to me, sorry, to view things from a higher perspective, from a different perspective, and put a positive spin on something that possibly happened, to be able to now turn it around into a benefit, because you've got the wisdom, you've got the knowledge, okay? And then we have tend to the small things. I do feel that this is about finances again, okay? And it is the number 40, which lays right beneath the Beaver Spirit. So the Beaver Spirit is about working hard. It's also about, we've got that 40. Now we've got 40-40, because the co-create card was the number 40, so 4-4. You've also got Magician energy here, which is really nice. Gemini, Virgo. You've got some more Virgo energy here. But we don't want to go on too much about the star signs. But I do like numerology. I think numbers do come up for a reason. When the 5s come up especially. You may be feeling defensive or in defensive mode as well about something. It doesn't have to be a particular person, okay? But there's something here about needing to tend to finances. Again, the books, a book. You may be reading a book about finances, or you may be reading a book where you're losing yourself in the book, which is wonderful, because that's imagination, and we imagine what the scenery is like in the book, or what the situation. I love doing that. I used to read a lot, and I used to imagine in my own mind's eye what was in that book. So something about reading here. No matter how much you do or do not have, Andrew, either on an energetic level, okay, or on a material level. This talks about Thanksgiving as well. There may have been something that happened in Thanksgiving in 2024 in November. But this is the Turkey Spirit, and this says to give with gratitude and grace. I called up to the full moon last night, and I asked for abundance to come into my life, and always to bring things to me from a place of love, including people, okay? All right, let's pull the tarot. Let's see what else we have here, possibly just on a base level. Sagittarius energy, Temperance is here with the bike ride. As you are traversing this fun thing we call life, okay, and possibly not knowing which way to go right now, on, obviously needing to have the faith. Make sure that you're keeping your emotions in balance. And this is the angel of divine timing, and having the willpower to wait and see what happens and plays out in certain situations, experiences, and with people. Because sometimes we can will something to happen quickly, and Spirit has a divine detour. Remember that divine detour at the bottom of the deck, okay? So there is some sort of like fork in the road, okay? Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Concerns with finances. I'm seeing the crab spirit in the tea leaf oracle, which is that pinch. Feeling the pinch financially, possibly needing to relook again at things. Co-create with Spirit to make something happen, okay? This was in the collective. And it's not necessarily time to take action. We have now 4-4 and 7-7. Could mean something to you. We also have the Temperance energy, which is the number 4 when it breaks down. Okay, sorry, it's actually, wait a minute, 14. The number 5 is the number 5. So with the changes that are going on, possibly with your emotions or even with your finances on a material level, there may be some confusion. You may not know which way to go. It is about, you know, even making no choice is a choice as well. Okay? Is that never enough though? Are you cheating yourself out of, well, first of all, this card, Seven of Swords, is not always bad, depending upon the reading I'm doing, okay? But we've got 777, so this is paying attention. Definitely knowing Spirit is there, because it is, apart from the number 11 and 22, it is the one, you know, the number 7 is the most spiritual card in numerology, but we have 777 in a row here. This is about being strategic, okay? Being strategic, planning, 7 of Pentacles, not letting your emotions confuse you, thinking that you have to make a decision, because you don't right now, okay? This is about being strategic. This is also not robbing yourself or not letting life pass you by. You said you don't have enough. I think none of us ever have enough on a financial level, or we think we don't because we live in the matrix, but I'm not going to start going on about that, okay? It's about being strategic with what you do, with what you have, okay? To be able to move, because the Death card came up in the reverse, so you're sort of not ready to move, you know, round that corner. On that bike ride card, you're not quite ready to face something here, possibly about money, or about maybe spending habits, or maybe about what foundation you've built for yourself. Is it what you still want? Maybe that's what you need to ask yourself. Is what you planned to what you have now what you still want, or do you want more? I'm also getting relocation here. Are you spending also beyond your means, or living somewhere that is like out of reach, and do you need to be where you are? Interesting. Okay, the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this is instability. Take time out, Andrew, right now. Do some meditation to get grounded. Spend a lot of time on your root or base chakra energy. Ground yourself to the earth. Put your feet in the grass if you can. 5 of Wands in the reverse is really nice. Obviously, don't give to people. I'm talking about other people now. Don't give to others that are not conducive with your energy or do not appreciate you. So maybe you need to have a look at your friendships. Okay. There's a decision possibly that you need to make in regards to relocation here. We've got the 2 of Wands. He has a globe in his hand. I think your mind is set on this. Whatever this is, whatever this move is, whether it's moving home or states, okay, or moving away. It's almost like wanting to have a fresh start. I think out of all these cards, this Turkey Spirit card is the most significant, or is standing out the most to me. The need to give with gratitude and grace to yourself. And again, another 7. So now you have 4 sevens on the table. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Turkey Spirit is also the number 7. So check out what that means on your angel numbers on your search engine, okay? But this is about a literal decision you have to make or you're wanting to make. But remember, you don't have to make it right now, okay? Hi Elaine, how are you? Let me just read the feed. I have plans to move across the... Oh, okay. So, yeah. So this is hitting home with you. What's coming that you don't see is the sun at the bottom of the deck. So a lot more happiness, a lot more clarity, and the sun illuminates things, right? And then we have the judgment card and the devil in reverse. So releasing yourself from something that you know, I think you no longer need. There will be a divine detour. What we think that we want is not necessarily what we need, okay? So Spirit will never give us something we don't need unless it's a lesson, but I feel that you've learned a lot of lessons. Again, the Two of Pentacles, juggling finances. This is also a travel card, or decisions to be made about travel or money. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, that wants to come out, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, there's a heavy burden here that you're carrying. You know, things are going to get better. We had that sun at the bottom of the deck. Things are going to be illuminated. There's going to be more clarity for you in what you need to do. And the next card, I would say, out of all these cards on the table, that would be most significant is the take time out and the trust in divine detours at the bottom of the animal spirit deck that we had before, because something is a burden. It's not quite over. You haven't quite walked away. The lightness that you'll feel when you do follow your dreams, I want to say. Australia isn't real. What does that mean? I'm not in Australia. I'm in Indonesia. I live in Bali, for those who don't know. Okay. But yes, I'm not in Australia at this point in time. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Needing to let your guard down with yourself. This is about also being very honest with yourself, with the 7 of Swords being there. So 6 of Cups energy, tend to the small things, look at past experiences again with the knowledge and the wisdom that you've learned. You can do something here, okay? You can do something here. Joe's in Australia, so where am I? Funny. You can do something here. You can change something. You also have the 2 of Cups to end your reading. Very nice, okay? This is connections with others that are conducive with your energy as you walk this path, Spirit said, as you ride this bike, right? As you struggle, as you persevere, okay? Bali's beautiful, but very rainy. Very rainy. As you persevere, which I'm seeing a card from this deck, so let's see what's here. And then we'll go to the next person. I haven't made a list yet, okay, but I will in a second. We have patience. And that's the divine timing card. That's the temperance card, the angel of divine timing. Needing to be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up, Andrew. You're an amazing person. You're so worthy of everything that is happening around you. You're even worthy of the lessons you've learned because they're making you stronger. And you're on here right now, right? You're spiritual, as a lot of people are not. You believe in the unknown, which we talked about the other day, in the energies, in source, in spirit, okay? The mystery of that. Isn't it incredible? This is about looking at the small things as well. And that's that gratitude and grace there, like giving gratitude and grace to source, to God, to spirit, to say, you know, we are in or on earth right now at the most amazing time possibly of all history of the world, and just to be here and experience the wonders and the awe and the changes that are happening, the spiritual changes and the spiritual ascension that we're going through, I don't believe has happened for a very long time. I don't believe has happened for a very long time. Something could be coming back from the past, or even somebody with the 2 of Cups there. I don't know whether you're single or you're coupled, but there could be love or a situation here where you're meeting with someone. Give compassion to yourself. I think that's like the main message. We have 99 here as well. You are nearing completion. This year, 2025 for you, Andrew, is going to be filled with pockets, spirits and pockets of patience. So months of patience. And I want to draw back also to the seasons, okay? Things will change. Be assured that nothing will ever stay the same. Have you ever thought of having a spiritual career? Okay. There's something as well inside of you, your experiences you possibly gained and the wisdom you have is maybe beneficial to others here as well. Okay. That is your reading, Andrew. I hope it made sense, and if anyone would like an extension on any of these readings, I am open for readings, personal readings for the next couple of weeks. So let's have a look and see who the next person is. We're going to go through the feed. If I don't call your name, please let me know and I'll add you to the free list. Okay. That was quite a long reading for Andrew. I just need to whether you thank you, Andrew, and if whether you pay or donate, whether it's free, Spirit will just bring forward what they need to bring forward. If it's a short reading, that's all it needs to be. If it's a long reading, it's supposed to be. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. A very good place to start. One of my favourite movies. Okay, Stella, Ethereal Muse Tarot, hi. And please send messages to your friends if you would for me to say jump on to my channel, onto the lives in the morning, because I think the more people, the more fun we do have, the more insight and experiences we can get from others when you guys talk to each other, and support, of course, as always. I know Jamie loves to give lots of support to people. Hi, Space Cowboy. I will call everyone's name out at the end of the list, at the end of me writing it down. Please trust that I'm writing the list in the correct order, because I'm used to doing this. So it's not my first rodeo, okay? And I will call your names in a second. I have a very long list this morning. Okay. I think that is it. Oh no, there's more. And there's more. Okay. I'm writing, and I'm writing. Okay. I think I'm getting to the end of writing. Just be patient with me, guys. I don't want to leave anyone off the list. Okay, so I'm going to read the list. It's very long. Okay, if you're not on it, let me know. So we've got Stella, Ethereal Muse Tarot, Marijana, Jojo, Brandon, Ermel, the Space Cowboy, Margaret, Jamie, Cowboys, Joe, Gilpy, but I'm not sure what the Gilpy's are. I think they were a spammer. If you're not Gilpy, I apologise. Ari, M. Grace, Redbeard, Lady A, Cypher, Uncomfortably Numb, Sissel, Fatima, Xanadu, Haroon, Elaine, Pinky, A Heart, and Kitty K. If any of you are not on that list, please let me know. The next person is Stella. What's coming towards you on a general level? Let's see what Spirit's advice and your focus is If you missed the full moon special that was on yesterday, it was about 30 minutes long. It is in the live section of my channel. It starts at exactly 3 minutes. Go ahead and watch it, okay? Because this full moon energy is going to be here. And apart from it being a full moon reading, it doesn't really matter. It was a really good reading, and what, you know, no, I'm not blowing my own horn. It was like a lot of information was there, and I really enjoyed doing that yesterday, actually. And I'll be doing a lot more live content this week. Okay, so go ahead and watch it because there may be something in there for you. As I've been saying to everyone, Stella, and possibly said to you over the past few days, and this reading, by the way, don't go away, guys, because the readings that I'm doing, and Eddie mentioned this to me,